What up, guys? Welcome to the Bart quick and nasty cooking show. And it's quick and nasty not because the food's nasty, it's because I'm trying to make something quick and the video is gonna be quick. So I'm here for lunch, and one of my favorite things to do when I'm cooking is putting what kind of leftovers do we have with what other type of ingredients do we have, and making something that is kind of hearty. So the main source of inspiration for me today is we actually have a ton of ground beef. So we made so much. This is just one of the buckets. We have another one over here. Look at this. We have a ton of ground beef, and I love having super lean cooked ground beef ready to go because it's easy to season. You can make it Asian, you can make it Mexican, like make tacos, you can make all kinds of stuff with it. But since I've been on a diet, the thing that I'm missing is a deep, hearty flavor. So I was looking around, like, what do we got? I look in our pantry and look at this. Bam! We got a big old thing of beef broth. And I was like, okay. And then we got some mushrooms, ba-ba-bam. And then some carrots, ba-ba-bam. And onions. And I was like, I can make some sort of like beef stew, which is deep in flavor, right? And then I can mix that with this meat into some rice, because I always got rice on standby that we made yesterday. Look at that. So that I can have like a deep, hearty stew that has all those ingredients. So that's what I'm gonna do for lunch. And what I also like about making like a beef broth type thing, it's easy to store. I can just put it in the fridge, put it away later. And also it's a balanced meal. We got the meat already over there, and then we also got a ton of veggies. So when Taika comes home and eats it, I'll feel very comfy that he's getting carrots, onions, garlic, and mushrooms all up in there. I'm actually a little bit sad because I bought these heirloom carrots, and I wanted to show Taika because I feel like he'd get a kick out of seeing carrots in different colors. So I didn't want to cut until he came home, but what can you do? It's time to cook, and I can't wait for him because I am starving. So first thing I did is chop up all these carrots, and I try to make them a little bit thinner so it doesn't take as long to boil. And what I noticed is some of these onions have been staying or sitting in our fridge for a long time. Like this had a little bit of mold on it, so I just cut it off. The rest of it smells cool. So, you know, Asian style, we don't let anything go to waste. So I'll chop up these onions, chop up this garlic. I always get peeled garlic because it's way easier. And then chop up maybe half of these mushrooms, and I'll throw it in the pan, saute it around, and add some beef broth. Dude, look how hearty this looks already. We got the carrots, got some smashed garlic, got a handful of mushrooms, and twice the amount of onions. I love onions. I think onions bring out the flavor of beef like crazy. So I packed it with onions, and so do mushrooms. Now I'm gonna saute this with the garlic in a pot just for a little bit, just to bring out the flavor, and then I'll pour in the beef stock. Since I'm on a diet, well, both me and Gio are on a diet now, I always use non-fat cooking spray. Otherwise, I would love to use some olive oil, because then you can get like a deeper color and it just cooks better, but this will have to do. So I got the pot picked out. There's a big old pot. Spray some olive oil up in here, and you can see it's smoking right away. So I've already heated the pot. First things first, throw in these onions. Okay, this is gonna be hard to do with one hand. I'm gonna throw the onions and the garlic in, and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, so I got the onions and the garlic in place. Just gonna mix them around a little bit. Ooh, it already smells good. Smells so good already. Probably after a few minutes, just when I start to see it to like just slightly brown, I'll throw the mushrooms in and give those a little stir fry, just so it can bring out the flavor. All right, so you see how it's looking kind of clear. Right when it's about to be clear is a good time to season it. So throwing a little bit of garlic salt around, and then I'm gonna throw in these mushrooms. get all that flavor going. All right, you guys need to see how good this looks. This looks so good. It's just onions, garlic, and mushrooms. Look at that. Ooh, mixing all that flavor around. A nice little mix. Let's bring it brown a little bit. All right, one more time to pour in the broth. First things first, when you have something in the pantry, you gotta check the expiration date. Because if you're like me, sometimes you'll have something from like 2020. Okay, cool. Not until the end of this year. Good. Now, pour in this broth with it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at all of that. Get the whole thing in there. This will probably, honestly, make for, so 2 meals for lunch, me and Gio. Probably another 3 meals for me, Gio, and Taika. So it'll probably come out to 5 meals, which is cool. So once we got these guys up in here, mix it around. Time to put in the carrots. And then I'm gonna bring it to a boil. And then I'll let it sit on medium for probably a good 10 minutes because carrots are kind of hard to cook and you want to bring all the flavor all together. And then I'm gonna taste test to see what else I need to do to season it. So while I'm waiting for it to boil, I'm one of those guys that likes to clean the kitchen as I'm going. So that way when you're done, you don't have one giant mess you have to clean. Because the last thing you want is you cook bomb food, you eat, you have a good time, like, you look over to the kitchen, you're like, God damn it. So I'm already gonna move all this stuff over. So by the time that's ready to boil, the kitchen is also clean. All right, let's check up on this, see if it's at a boil. Ooh, actually smells really good already. Okay, put it on medium. And then, hey Google, 10-minute timer.
Sure, 10 minutes, and that's starting now.
So if you weren't on a diet, you could put some fancy stuff in there to make it really, really good. Like red wine, make a red wine reduction, or you could add some cornstarch or a thickening agent so it gets really, really hearty, almost like the inside of a chicken pot pie. But I'm on a diet, so I have to stick with what I can. I'm trying to keep the calories as low as possible. The cool thing is with veggies, they're generally almost no calories, like carrots, mushrooms, onions, all that stuff. Everything in here is probably, like in one bowl, is probably under 10 calories, most of it being just fiber. So that's what's really cool, but it creates a deep flavor so that I can add to the ground beef and my rice mix. So just letting this cook for a little bit. I already cleaned the cutting boards, and you can see that the kitchen is ready to go. So me and Mom Bear are on very, very similar diets, with just me having way more protein. So both of us only need half a cup of rice. So I weighed it out, which is just about 70 grams. And she's gonna have 6 grams of cooked ground beef. Well, I will need 9. Because cooked ground beef, I think, has like a 0.75 ratio. So 6 grams cooked is pretty much 8 grams uncooked. So if I get 9, it's just math. I believe that's 12 grams uncooked because I need higher protein. So I try to get like anywhere from 60 to 80 grams of protein per meal. And how I like to do is I'll put this in here, cover it with a paper towel, heat up in the microwave, because this doesn't really need to be cooked, it's already cooked. And then when the broth is done, I just pour it over and mix it all up. So this is the difference between me and Ma Bear. She got 6 ounces, 9 ounces, but both of us have half a cup of rice, which is about 70 grams. And this is what I do to heat it up. I put a wet paper towel on top so it retains the moisture. And I open up the microwave. put this bad boy in. And I give it a good 2 minutes. Bam. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, hey Google, stop. That means it's time to taste test. If I could find the utensil. Up, right here it is. And she's ready to taste test too, aren't you, you young lady? All right, let me turn off the vent because we don't need that anymore. And turn it down on low. I'm excited. Ooh, look at that. All right. I'm actually nervous and excited at the same time because I just freestyled everything, so I've never really.
Did you taste it at least?
I'm about to taste it right now.
Son of a bitch.
I'm gonna taste it. I'm gonna taste it.
Okay.
All right, so let's see. Okay. Let's see. Let's try the little broth just a little bit. With the. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think that's it. I mean, my freaking perfection OCD ass makes me want to add stuff, but that's usually what gets me in trouble because it makes it too salty. So that is perfect. I'm gonna leave it just like that, and then now I'll show you how I serve it. All right, so we got the meat and the rice from out of the microwave. Now mix it up a little bit so it's nice and even. Get some of the veggies, throw it on top, and then get the soup. Pour it there on the rice. Some more of the soup. Put it on the meat. Give it a little bit more veggies.
Wait, is there, what is that? Oh, carrots. Tyka's gonna love that.
I know, Tyka loves carrots. That's how I was so excited. I was like, oh man, but then too bad he can't see it. All right, anyways.
What do you mean? He's gonna eat some when he gets home, no?
No, I wanted him to see it like in the full stock. So he's like, what? There's
You
a
didn't save
purple
him one
carrot?
carrot?
I did, I saved half of it.
But
anyways, you know how much I love him. So mix it all up, like that. This little
look at this
stew
girl.
action.
She's like, please drop something. Please drop something. Drop it.
And it's
drop
like,
it,
is
drop it,
this
drop it.
food for me?
Drop it. Drop it. Drop it.
So mix it all up, like you get that. Like typical fashion, I don't try the final product because I'm a little chef, bonjour.
The chef tries the final product. Are you kidding me?
Not when you're married. All right.
And but let me guess.
What?
It's scalding hot, and you want me to taste test it right now.
You said you like hot stuff. You literally take hot showers. You gotta
Yeah.
be consistent. You can't be inconsistent flip-flopping like that.
No.
What
But
are you?
it's a gradual.
What are you?
I go slow. It starts off. The water's not scalding
Okay,
hot.
we'll make it slow. Go like this. Slow to your face. Okay, now try some. Blow on it because it's
Look at
scalding hot.
this.
You said you were cold today. I thought you were wearing a sweater.
Did I say I was cold today?
No, I made it up.
What do you think, Mia? Is it gonna be good?
She's like, anything's good.
I'm scared. This is hearty. It tastes really good.
Yeah? Yay!
It's really good. Especially for this weather. It's fucking cold.
Hell
Let me
yeah.
see. 43 degrees. It's perfect for this.
And his
I'm gonna
diet-
go sit. His diet friendly? How much did you give me? 6?
6 ounces of 96 4-ground beef, half a cup of rice, and you got a ton of veggies for your digestive tract, because we all know you got some digestive problems.
Do I?
You got IBS, don't you?
Do I?
I don't know, you got something.
Yeah, just fat hater blockers.
Oh.
Anytime I eat something too rich and fatty, it like goes right up my butthole.
Yeah. So that's it for the quick and nasty diet friendly beef stew. Go try it out. Let me know if you like it. Like I said, I just grabbed a bunch of random ingredients that we had, threw it all together. If there's anything else I should add to still keep it diet friendly, let me know. I love collaborating and learning from how other people like to season stuff. And until next time, peace.